into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for Game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in. And I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And towing the slab in this one, Mike Messina. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Yeah, electric stuff and just great fastball, able to move it around the zone, has that late life to it. It's not uncommon at all to see him get up into double-digit strikeouts in a ball game. And I think the one thing about it is getting quicker strikeouts rather than lengthy at-bats. That'll allow him to pitch deep into the ball game and maybe throw a complete game.
Curtis Granderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hard hit, right side. Slings to first. 1 out in the top of the first.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Number 53 under it. 2 up, 2 down. Ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next pitch is outside. Ordonez up next. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. Tigers are shut down there. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Verlander. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
And now the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
It's a different story, but yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Here's a 1-2. The other way, and he beats the shift. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll make it safely for a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Out towards right center field. Granderson. Long run. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. cut off, throw to third. Safe, and they take the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Ordonez settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
And first offering is fouled off. Verlander, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that's going to kick into the corner. And he's got a double.
All over that one right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Struck him out without a swing. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3. Alex Rodriguez digs in now. He's a guy who does it all. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs and one in scoring position. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. The count's full.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Fly ball down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold tape.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Carlos Guillen. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Ordonez over at first with one away. Check swing went around. It's 2-2. And a pitch. That one hit to right. Hauls it in for the out. Next to hit, Craig Monroe. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Oh, 0-2 now.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And the righty deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The punch out there, and there's 1 away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here is Jorge Posada. The 1-0. And that's outside. That's in there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Check swing. He went. It's 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now batting Robinson Cano. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Yanks held in check, but they hold the 2-0 lead. One missed.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Comes a 2-2. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. Granderson, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2002. The 1-0. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner touches second, headed for 3rd. They get it in quickly, so 1st and 2nd now 1 out.
This little jam.
Righty to the plate. And now it's even up. 1 out. Runners at first and second. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Around third. He will score. And they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And the right-hander deals. And 1 and 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. And that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And here is Ordonez. That one close, ruled a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He circles the bases, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 4-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Guillen. And that one fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Righty delivers. Got him. That's out number 3. 3-run shot for the Tigers. It's now 4-2. This is the American League Division Series on the show.
Up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Well, that ball's hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike, you go after him and finish him off.
Monroe makes his way towards it, grabs it on the run, and a quick out, number 1. Here's a speed threat, Derek Jeter. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Chris, 2020 a special year for Derek Jeter as he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, pretty special, and everyone saw that coming. All the writers voted for him except for 1.
Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Number 53 stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch is outside. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. They trail it here 4-2.
So I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And that one is lifted in the air. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. 1 away.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get
the 1-2. And now 2-2. Liner, base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. Tag, and he's safe. It's a hustle double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Number 33 up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's the strike. And here it comes. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and
in there for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Jeter. And there are 2 outs.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
So the lineup flips over. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Curtis Granderson. 1 for 2. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Matsui settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that's the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. Now a 6-2 ball game.
Patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back On the infield, got to the spot, turned around and made a nice catch. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Foul ball. Yeah, that's too high. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Granderson has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's two away. And stepping in is the speedy Alex Rodriguez.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Wide out to the warning track.
That's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. So the Yanks go in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
In this game, there's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And there's one away. Sean Casey, the next to hit, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. A right-hander is up and throwing. Liner, and that should be extra bases.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I could watch base.
So man aboard, Ordonez up now for the Tigers. He's already homered in this game. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away. Carlos Guillen getting ready to hit.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Lifted in the air, right field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit. They lead it 6-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. Puts the squeeze on it, 1 up, 1 down. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, here's the 0-2. And down on strikes he goes, and 2 away now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Robinson Cano stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. This one high in the air to left center. It gets down a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
And now it's going to be Johnny Damon. First pitch just misses. Check swing, no appeal.
2 balls.
Cano off of first with 2 away. Not even close there. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Popped up. Polanco drifts towards it. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. Tigers 6 and the Yankees 2. And he's a former MVP. Slapped foul. Bounced out to short. Jeter tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And next up for the Tigers, Craig Monroe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball popped up. Sheffield settles under it. Out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, number 33. He's already homered here in this one. That one down the line. He'll do it himself. That ends the frame. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2, 3, 4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. Tigers 6 and the Yankees 2.
Way really settled into this outing nicely.
Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for a pitcher, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Left-hand hitter waits. Way high. Out towards left center. Granderson gliding to his right. And there's 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gary Sheffield. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a pop-up. Rodriguez under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The pitch. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Runner at first with no outs here. And takes low for ball one.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Got him. And one out now.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Polanco now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Now a high fly ball out to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down. And up next for Detroit, Sean Casey.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Center field. Damon drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
Had a dominant outing. He has filled up the strike zone, and he's gotten ahead in the count with
swing, and this is ripped down the right field line, way back there, out of here. He sends it out of here, and they slice into the lead. It's 6-3.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter
for the dugout. We'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Number 54 takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 54.
Now, Alex Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Fought off foul.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle on the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Going to count 1-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just missed out on a home run.
Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. He'll touch them all, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-5.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like he was going to bend.
Popped up. Number 15 under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And up next for New York, Robinson Cano.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That's ripped into the outfield. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Fouled off left side. Pop up here, third base side. And that is that. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the home team down a run. Ordonez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W. Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at them.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. To first, and he just gets it there in time. 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Carlos Guillen.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That one hit to right. Number 53 under it, and there are 2 down. Pudge Rodriguez digs in now. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. On a line, base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And up next for Detroit, Craig Monroe. Out to short. To second, there's Cano. And that is that. Tigers leave 1 as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that ball is out of here. That should fire up the dugout, and we are all tied up. It's 6-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Now, Gary Sheffield, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Ball 1 there. next offering upstairs. And there's the strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball, it's become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your...
Righty delivers. In the air to left center. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Clearly that was a solid double all the way. Nice swing of the bat right there, but that just can't happen on defense. Getting the ball back into the infield. You've got to make a decent throw your infielders can handle. Just gave him an extra 90 feet for free.
Alex Rodriguez stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
I'm shooting for the stars. Unlabeled with them bars. Win against all odds. Cause they don't see the greatness till you show them you the man. They filling up the stands. It's win against all odds. They're beating up the beat.
Fly ball to right. Number 53 has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And up next for Detroit, number 15. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And next to hit for Detroit, Curtis Granderson.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
In the air of the infield, Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Jamie Walker.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And the pitch. That one missed. And a foul ball left side. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. solo blast, and the Yankees walk it off in Game 2.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.